Bells and Bells is back with you all live on the Tuesday night with my tag team partners and fellow world champions, Man Up and Joey. Gentlemen, good evening to you all.
Good evening. Good evening. How everybody feeling?
Joey?
Yeah. Hey, man, I just want to give a shout out to the very famous Fleece Johnson out there, where he taught me many things, but he also taught me we could do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours.
Oh, dear.
Already.
Joey, I'm not doing this tonight. I refuse to do this tonight. I swear, man.
I want to know if anybody out there even knows what I'm even talking about.
Oh, dear God.
Somebody out there in the comments has got to have seen that before.
You talking about the booty warrior?
Hey, the choice is yours. Choice is yours.
Already.
Booty is more important than food. It's more important than water.
I'm not doing this tonight. I'm really not. On top of the technical difficulties, Wi-Fi being out, I'm waiting for Joey's laptop to restart at any moment now. Bells and Bells is live here on a Tuesday night. Everybody, we're thankful for everybody is joining us tonight. We're coming to the end of our 2000 series, Joey.
That's right. 2009 is the second to last episode because we always do that big wrap-up episode. You will have to stay tuned for that one because we got a lot of big plans and a lot of big shows coming up to include our guest next week. We get into that later. But here we are at the end of the decade, the last year of the 2000s.
Absolutely. Say hi to everybody. We got Old Head out there. What's good, Old Head? The generic driver, time to play. Tiny Rick.
Oh, wait. He done fell down over here. Let's get him back up here. Hold on.
Darn.
Get him back up in his spot. Yeah.
Good.
Is he back over there? Yeah, there he goes. And I saw Generic Jobber got the same one now. I see that he posted. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Thanks, Generic Jobber. You're continuously encouraging this nonsense by Joey. So I guess we're going to have
wait till I get a tiny Big Papa Pump.
I hope for everything that is pure and holy in this world that you never find that, because I swear we will never get through a show. I promise you we won't.
Oh man.
Jeez. Oh dear gosh. As always, when we do our top 10, we ask everybody to count down with us from 10 all the way to I can't get it all out. I couldn't get it all out there. So going to count down from 10 all the way down to 1. That did not sound right, me saying that.
I was about to say something else, but I did keep myself from doing something else.
I thank you, Joey. I thank you.
Man, I'm probably thinking the same thing, so we just.
But I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Yeah. Let's get started with this doggone countdown, man. We'll go ahead and start with Man Up.
All right. Well, my number 10 is going to be a guy that this is about this time was when I started liking him, and I'm talking about Sheamus. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, this is when I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember off the top of my head, this is when he won his very first major championship in the WWE, I should say. And if I try to remember off the top of my head, I think he beat John Cena for this one.
Yep.
But okay, so yeah, So that's what my number 10 is, excuse me, is Sheamus. One of the guys, that's when I first started liking him. I started getting, well, I guess you could say more and more, into him, I guess you could say. So, yeah, starting off with Sheamus, my number 10.
All right, Joey.
All right, my number 10 is the legendary Great Muta.
All right.
As 2008 progressed, we saw him transform back into this version, the Great Muta, and then 2009 was pretty lit up with this. Still, what was amazing about Muta during this time was he was freelancing, and that's what allowed him in 2008 to be All Japan Triple Crown Heavyweight Champion and be the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. He was still freelancing, so beautiful time, and you never knew where Muta was going to pop up.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. My number 10 is Beth Phoenix. I've had her on my list for the last couple of weeks because of my appreciation. In 2009, she was sidelined for with an injury. And whatnot. It was like shortly after Mania, if I'm not mistaken, they came back. But yeah, my appreciation for Beth Phoenix at the Amazon at number 10. As soon as we get some comments from the audience, we'll take a look at some of those. Meanwhile, man up, let's go ahead and get your number 9.
Well, my number 9 is going to be one of my all-time favorites. Some say the greatest luchador. I have my difference of opinion, and I'm talking about Rey Mysterio. Of course, this is one of those years that I think Rey was, I guess you could say, getting better and better with the WWE style of the luchador. I'm putting that in quotes because I know he was really trying to do his own thing. And if I remember correctly, interview, he said this was a year that Vince told him to do things a certain way, and I guess he was never doing that, and I guess he figured that he better do it the way the boss is telling him before he no longer be there. So go ahead and go right with my number 9.
Okay, Joey.
I'm going to say is, tell me you're an American. You didn't say this made up. I'm just saying for people that say Rey Mysterio is the greatest luchador, I'm not knocking him. He is one of the greats. But anybody that says he's the greatest luchador of all time is not a diehard like Lucha Libre fan. Top 10 probably, but come on, man. Come on, if you follow Lucha Libre, ain't no way you're going to say that with El Santo and some of these other legendary luchadors over the years. It's like you forget the history and stuff like that. It's like saying John Cena is the greatest professional wrestler of all time or something like that. It's kind of like, well, sure, if that's your era and that all you watched was WWE, you would say that.
Sure.
Yeah.
But that's the way it is. It's locked in a box, But I've heard that too, including Matt Hardy claiming that. It's like, yeah, tell me how much Matt Hardy knows about Lucha Libre. Tell me that.
I would like to find someone who's really knowledgeable on Lucha Libre and bring them on the show. So because that's definitely a genre like I will admit I don't know much. I know names, but it's like but to like really like break down like
who is the greatest or something? It's like you really have to know it. That's why I'm the same way. I wouldn't be arrogant enough, just like y'all wouldn't, to claim somebody's the greatest luchador. And I am not a big enough fan of Lucha Libre. Don't know enough about the deep history of it in all of its time to speak on something like that. It's kind of like, how could you say that if you don't know the history? It's like, well, yeah, if your knowledge of Lucha Libre is WWE, of course Rey Mysterio is the best out of all the Lucha Libre stars that they've had there. But it's like,
yeah. So
I understand because I don't really watch Lucha Libre.
I'll make it quick. I had a buddy on my last deployment that grew up in El Paso and had family in Mexico and grew up watching AAA and stuff like that.
Right.
This dude sat and told me about some stuff, and in his mind, Vampiro was one of the greatest luchadors of all time. And it's like, yeah, people don't even think of that because a lot of people's experience with Vampiro is just WCW.
Right.
But we don't even talk about all the money he drew down there and everything. Conan in the same conversation. People like that were huge money draws in Mexico.
Exactly. So yeah. So that's why, I'm always looking for like like acknowledge the people who
Yeah, some more
like,
expert opinions on that and stuff.
exactly. Like educate
neat.
us. Like educate
Yeah.
us, please.
Yeah.
Please.
No doubt.
I
Absolutely.
agree.
Yeah, good deal. So Joey, number 9.
I got Colt Cabana. This
Okay.
is obviously post trash WWE gimmick they had done with him a couple years before this, the Scotty Goldman thing. It's like, what was man?
What was that? Was that 2008, 2009? I could have sworn that was later. Okay.
No,
But,
it was like 2007.
okay.
It was brief and it was awful.
Oh dear God. Yeah, Scotty Goldman. That was
That is, I'm not even going to say what I want to say there.
okay.
That is inappropriate as hell. Like the way they Scotty Goldman. Oh man, why don't you just tell me he's a Jew without with that? You just had to tell me, and you had to make sure I knew. It's like, bro, come on, man. But Colt Cabana, this is prior to his, a couple of years prior to the gory feud with Adam Pearce and the 7 levels of hate and all that, which was amazing also. But definitely Colt Cabana coming into his own, becoming a bigger star in Ring of Honor and other places in 2009. And I became a fan of him pretty much this year.
Good deal. All right. I'm moving on to my number 9. Who I got? I got Nigel McGuinness. Wrapping up that great freaking run as Ring of Honor World Champion. Definitely going to show him some love on my list here at number 9. We got some in the comments. Let's go take a look real quick. You got Yoshihiro Takayama becomes the second man to win the Grand Slam of Japanese heavyweight titles. At number 10 for generic jobber. Satoshi Kojima wins the Triple Crown belts back after a 3-year absence with those titles. Okay. All right.
Kojima's still out there killing it.
Still, I was literally just looking at a freaking Major League Wrestling flyer.
Yeah.
With the tag titles, if I'm not mistaken.
He's still, I think, what half of the tag champ said that recently came off that run as the world champion as well.
Yeah, exactly. So he's still out there doing things.
And he's a 2-time MLW world champion and held it in the original era of the MLW, and then recently. It's like, wow, this guy does not. And he's. I mean, the great thing about Kojima is he's a tag team legend and a singles legend. You look at Tenkozy and all the sets of tag team titles those guys won, in addition to all the world championships. I don't even know how many world championships Kojima's had, but it's got to be up there in number.
All right, Jordan. Now you got a homework this time. You got to go do the research. Let us know. All right. We got Platinum Swords in the house with us tonight. Parker was a great luchador.
The chairman of WCW. I remember that. Yes.
Okay.
I do like. Have you ever seen La Parka's entrance in Mexico back in the day when he came out to Thriller? Yeah.
No.
Michael Jackson's Thriller, and he used to have like dancers like in the Thriller video come out with him and stuff and do the whole thing.
Wow.
And La Parka was out there getting funky, man. Let me tell you, he's breaking it down, doing some moves. You got to look that up on YouTube. That is something to behold.
Man, man. Yeah. For those who are watching right now, man, if y'all know someone who's like really, really abreast of Lucha Libre and loves to talk about Lucha Libre, and you think we can get them on the show, y'all please let us know. Please let us know.
We need a belts meet up in Mexico City down there and get to like a AAA show or something like that. The three of us and get up in there.
Oh my God, that would be so amazing, man. That'd be so amazing.
Just don't eat the worm. Just don't eat the worm when you drink.
Dear gosh.
We're liable to end up in jail or something, and we can't be doing that.
Joey, that's a clean shave. Joey Cabana.
God dang it, man.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Generic jobber, Kojima single world title list, MLW, NWA.
Yes.
He's got IWGP, the
Global Honor Crown.
Global Honor Crown and Triple Crown belts off the top of my head. Thank you, Generic Jobber. We keep you around for a reason.
That's a lot of world championships right there already.
Exactly. So good deal. All right, we're keeping the party going. We are at number 8. Man up.
My number 8 is going to be Drew McIntyre. As you can see that with the best looking IC title, but of course he was the chosen one at this time. I don't think he was. Yeah, he was getting there, I guess you could say, but even he'll tell you his attitude and his demeanor towards, being on a main company like WWE. He'll even tell you that he messed up. That's why he got later on kicked out of there. And I know I'm jumping ahead, but this was a year for him that I think where he really tried to do his thing. It didn't work out for him because he got pushed down the card. But I get into that later. But right now, Drew McIntyre is who I have right now.
Okay, Joey.
I have AJ Styles as my number 8. And the reason is because in 06 and 07, I really feel like AJ had lost his way, and I did not like the way he was booked and portrayed. I didn't like him being second fiddle to Christian or Kurt Angle. I didn't think AJ Styles needed to be in that spot, and I don't think it was right when he was already, one of the top guys in the company, and then you bring in the WWE stars, and then AJ's playing second fiddle to them and being like a sidekick. I didn't really enjoy that. I thought, but in 09. It was kind of the re-coming out for AJ, getting back on top, getting pushed back to where he kind of belonged, at least for a little while before he ended up in that nonsense with Fortune and stuff like that. But during this time, beating Kurt Angle and winning the World Championship again, huge moment, putting AJ Styles kind of back at the top where he belonged.
Oh my God, Joe, you didn't like Fortune? Oh my gosh, the people that was in that faction.
The only thing I liked about Fortune was the woo-off. With Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
The feuding with Jay Lethal was what made that Flair and Lethal going back and forth. That's the only thing I liked about Fortune. Other than that, it was dumb. I just like Lethal coming out there and saying, that right there looks like the 4 Horsemen came in the ring, took a dump, and that's what they left.
Damn.
I loved it,
man. Ric Flair impersonation.
Good Lord.
There's more of an impersonation of Jay Lethal impersonating Ric Flair, and I cannot impersonate Ric Flair. But as far as that goes, Jay Lethal calling them looking like the Horsemen took a dump, and that's what they left behind was Fortune. I was like, that is great.
Love it. At number 8, I got Sheamus. This is the year that he won the title. Shocking way in which he won it in that tables match. He literally threw Cena like off of the top rope through the table. He's on outside of the ring. He's declared the winner. I'm like, okay, all right. That was different at that point.
It was definitely different. It was John Cena losing the belt without having to put him over. Let's be real about what it was.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna go close.
They were going continuously going to protect him though, and with that match, that's definitely a way.
Didn't he put him through a double table, or was I thinking about something else?
It was just a single table.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking about something else there. Okay.
Yeah. It was just one table in the ring. It was on the top. It was on the top rope. Sheamus threw him off through a table. It's
not as bad as the Cody Rhodes Big Show match where Cody got the IC title back by Big Show stepping off the ring apron and putting his foot through the table.
But what was priceless about that was the Big Show like that oops look he had on his face. Like, oops.
I remember that.
For trying to be like, oh crap. But that's how he lost the Intercontinental belt back to Cody, was just he stepped through the table.
Yeah. He went through the table. He went through the table.
Finish. Garbage ass finish.
It's one of those finishes. It's like you think like, well, why don't they just do that? Why don't they just? It was like one of those type of things. Like if you were smart, you would just do that. Oh, they did it. Okay. It was one of those.
Yeah.
all
Over like
right,
a
go to
fart in church.
Oh
me,
man.
that one popped me, Joey. The Sheamus one popped me on that. All right.
Well, I'm not talking about that as much as the Big Show Cody one was way worse. But
I guess they did. I guess they did that because they knew.
In context, it was like it's one of those things that it's one of those ones that was like you're like it's like how Cody gonna get this big fucker through the damn table?
Yep.
It's like
sometimes you just don't put people in the ring together when you don't want to have to cross that bridge. Oh, Big Show had to win the IC title. He just had to win it.
Of course he did. So you go into the comments. HGH did wonders for Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that anabolic chicken.
Oh God. Oh God.
Kurt Angle had a great run. His best element in there, even on Percocet.
That's Perk Angle. Yep.
The fans retired that name.
Joey has it.
But the trolls ain't. So.
Damn.
We're not letting it go.
That's
breaking
society.
The rules at work.
Damn it. Okay. Do I want to know what I missed? It's actually been quite mild, Nesha. For the most part.
So far.
I'm not going to repeat what I talked about at the beginning of the show, but you can go back and watch that later.
Yeah. Man Up doesn't have Wi-Fi, so he's on his freaking phone, and Joey's
okay.
Yeah, he's frozen, and then Joey is Joey. So yeah, we are at number 7. Yeah, Man Up.
Hey, my number 7 is going to be. I'm mad at this guy for how he did his opponent. I'm talking about I'm talking about Umaga. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, Umaga has always been one of my favorites. But yeah, how he did CM Punk in this match. Oh my God, I remember this match. He just dog walked CM Punk. I mean, I ain't trying to say CM Punk didn't get his spots in because he did, but yeah, it was. I don't know. I just remember this match, and yeah. But yeah, Umaga is my number 8, man. Because I've always been a fan of this guy.
I like this mouthpiece more, honestly. Armando Estrada. I like them just a tad bit more.
I feel like you said his name right though.
Armando Alejandro Estrada. I can't roll my tongue. I can't do it. But I love that. I love that gimmick. I love it. I loved it. Joey.
For my number 7, I have Jerry Lynn. Always a fan of this dude, and then him winning the Ring of Honor World Championship in 2009, an amazing moment. Just an amazing guy. Good to see him get another World Championship run of any kind. Really thought Jerry Lynn's one of those guys I feel like has been criminally underrated his entire career. As far as bell to bell in the ring, just one of the most complete wrestlers I know I've ever had the pleasure of watching, and I really don't understand why some promoters, some bookers, creative, whatever, could not see it in him.
Okay. Good deal.
Okay.
You never would have had Rob Van Dam like you did if it wasn't for Jerry Lynn. Let's be real.
Sure. All right, number 7, I got AJ Styles as well, Joey. I took this picture. Yeah, we know he won the TNA World Title back and whatever. But I posted this because I want to talk about this freaking belt and the different iterations of a freaking championship that this belt has been through. See, we had it as a Legends Championship. We had it as a television championship. It's been the King of the Mountain Championship. This
and the Global Championship before the King of the Mountain. Yeah.
Say again?
What is also the Midwest
Global Championship?
Hold on, man. Which championship, Joey? I know
Global.
Yeah, exactly.
There's the TNA Global Championship after the television title.
So many different championships, man.
Okay.
But at this point, it's like with all the freaking stacked elements on this thing, man. It's like
I liked it when Booker T first debuted it, and it was kind of just a thing for him. You know, that's kind of what I thought they were going to do with it. I didn't think it was going to be considered like a regular championship. I thought it was just for Booker T. But then Mick Foley won it, and I'm like, oh, God dang it. Like, Mick Foley never had any business being in damn TNA in the first place, his washed up ass in 2009. Golly, but then Kevin Nash and all these guys, and then he's getting traded around and pimped out, and whatever.
So like, I could do without that.
Yeah, I could do without the whole thing. If Booker just great, but then when it became like a regular championship, and then it went on, you know, people like Rob Terry and people like that, I was just like,
You're not a Rob Terry guy. I mean, that dude was built like a brick shithouse, man.
Yeah, he claimed he never did steroids either. Let's be. He's like, I only had one kidney. I could not do the steroids. I'm like, bro, dude, you was eating the whole damn freaking lot of anabolic chickens, you damn liar. And but he was really talentless. He looked like Super Macho Man from Punch Out, but like he really, I mean, it's the body wise, how big he was and how slim his waist was and everything. But in the ring, could not go.
Jared Jabba agrees with you, Joe. The fans may have retired that name, but not this fan. Damn.
That's right. We're gonna keep it alive. Perk Angle. He was on another level, and it was a high level, a high one.
Good Lord. The training, the prayers, and the anabolic chicken still works. Jeez.
I mean, yeah, still to this day, shit.
All right. Next will be here next week. We hope you would be here next week. We hope everybody be here next week. We got company. You know, we got to show out for company, doggone it. Y'all know the deal. Nestor loves AJ Styles. Generic Jobber has CM Punk at number 7. One of the shining spots in the IC Championship carousel that year for me. That was a hell of a damn carousel in 2009. And Joey is full of it tonight. I
really ain't even set it off yet now.
he's actually mild compared to last week, which I'm actually thankful for. I have my alcohol behind me on standby for the nonsense. So I have had to pull it out.
If there's something triggering that happens, we'll see.
Oh dear gosh! All right, man. We're at number 6. Hopefully, Man Up doesn't trigger Joey. Let's see where we're at.
All right. Well, my number 6 is going to be Umaga's opponent in that picture, and I'm talking about CM Punk.
Okay.
Yeah, this was one of the times I started liking CM Punk after he was no longer in that couple years ago or whatever in that fake ass ECW that they tried to bring back. So not knocking, the belt or nothing. I'm not knocking him in ECW. No, I'm putting that in quote. But this was when I really started liking CM Punk, started seeing him really do his thing. And that's why he's my number 6.
All right, good deal. Joey.
If WWE ECW accomplished one thing, it was a vehicle to get CM Punk over.
Yep.
And it worked in that respect. It did. Didn't do much else, but it did that. So
I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, it accomplished a lot, Joey. And I guess I'm about to trigger him right now. I mean, Tommy Dreamer became a 2-time ECW champion in 2009.
Cedric just had to do it. He just had to.
I mean, maybe it was good for his ego, but that's not that triggering.
Nah.
A lot of the time during that area, I nothing Tommy Dreamer. So
yeah. So all right, number 6, Joey.
I have Kenta.
Okay.
Still enjoying this man's work overseas. Again, just an amazing athlete, amazing work. Doing it again in his reigns as Global Honor Crown Junior Heavyweight Champion at this time before he moved up to heavyweight later on. But again, the matches he had, just amazing. He's just, and he's the actual inventor of the GTS.
Sure, absolutely. As opposed to this guy who's my number 6, CM Punk. Yeah, cash in money in the bank this year as well. Had an Intercontinental title run as well this year. Towards the end of the year, I really enjoyed the Straight Edge Society. Them starting that. Folks shoved their head. He was claiming to be holier than thou and whatnot. So I dug that angle that they put him in with them along with Luke Gallows and
Money in the
Super
Bank
B.
cash in was some of the stupidest shit ever because why does a babyface sneak in? And this is something we need to bring up when we get a certain guest on here in a month.
Okay, sure.
Why the hell do you have a babyface got to be sneaky and cheat to win, essentially?
Yeah,
Why do you have him run out there after Batista beats down Edge and then basically just pin somebody? It's a joke. Like, it just does. It's like, it's stupid, man. It's like, it's just no logic, no sense behind it. It's like your babyface needs to just win the championship, beat the guy. Like, why is that so hard?
Not hard at all, man. Not hard at all, man. But I guess
They did it with Big E too, and I was like, this is the stupidest shit. Like, if he's your baby face, if he's going to be your top baby face, you don't need to do that. Like, it's like, you don't need to do that. Why have him act like a chicken shit heel and he's your baby face? Stupid. Now, The Miz doing it,
yeah,
you know, Edge doing it back in the day, The Miz doing it, you expect that. The Miz is a chicken shit heel.
yeah.
So why wouldn't he do it? Of course, he's going to sneak in there and be sneaky and cheat to get it. You expect that from him, but not from your baby face.
Sure. Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Get to these comments. WWECW sucked.
Yeah.
At least Joey isn't drinking. The man called Sting to held the Teenage World title for 189 days. It was inspiring to say the least. Okay.
Yep.
Someone give Joey a drink. Let's not give Joey a drink. Thank you very much. I would appreciate that. We're at the halfway point of this, and we can get the number 5 man up.
All right, my number 5 is going to be Chris Jericho.
Okay.
Yeah, there go that belt again. I just had to do this just to harass Cedric. But yeah, gotta go ahead and go with Chris Jericho for my number 5. I'm trying to cut this short for time a little bit, but yeah, that's my number 5.
We're good on time.
I know.
We're good. We're ahead of schedule. We are definitely ahead of schedule. Joey, number 5.
All right, I have the Scrap Iron Adam Pearce.
Aha.
Did not hold the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship in 2009 at all because he lost it to Blue Demon in 2008 and didn't reclaim it until 2010. Okay. So that there was a long gap in that. But again, I was watching Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. I was watching Ring of Honor and as much NWA items as I could catch from around. And again, just really enjoyed Adam Pearce's character, the way he was presented, everything he did, and his scientific ability in the ring.
Absolutely.
Which we'll never see again.
Good, yeah. So you trying to tell me Adam Pearce is more than a Raw general manager? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 times, right? 5-time NWA World's Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. And that's truly official. And number 5, who I got at number 5? Let me look at my list. Oh, I got Edge. I got Edge at number 5. I'm trying to remember why I put. World title runs. Still using Vicky Guerrero at this point, and then eventually got away from that. He had an injury. Was teaming with Chris Jericho. in a tag team. They went down with an injury, and that cut his 2009 short. I got Edge at number 9. All right, going to the comments. Okay. All right. Let's just say maybe we get a happy Joy. I got Nesha really wants you to drink there, Joy.
Now the drinking don't make me happy, but something else would. But we ain't doing that. I don't do that.
Okay.
Although it is legal in my state.
Joy moves through life like he needs a Snickers. Damn.
Yeah, man. And then because of that, I won't have a Snickers.
I didn't see something tonight that I'm missing, Joy.
And just for that, I'll never have a Snickers because I won't let you get the satisfaction of seeing me satisfied like that.
God dang it, Joey.
I think Joey's trying to cut a promo right now.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was on the spot, Joey. I appreciate that. She gotta get back to work. So she look at Nesha sneaking in. Look at her. Generic Drama got Kenta as well, Joey. That dude just awesome in Noah, way better than his future the Tommy character in WWE. Is that going to do it? Is that going to do it? Is that going to do it?
If I had a quarter for every time WWE showed how racist they are towards Asian people, I'd probably be rich, or at least not broke.
Oh,
so what you're saying is, Joey, you have more belts in that background.
Probably would, motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you, God, I really hope the rumors are true that Shinsuke Nakamura is leaving freaking WWE so he can be honored as the legend that he is and not be treated like a fucking clown. Like they've done to this man for the past. I'm sure he's made a lot of money, but he got treated like a clown for it. I need to see him in Pro Wrestling Noah or somewhere where he'll be treated with the respect he deserves. Or New Japan again.
Yeah.
Generic Job is with you on that one, Joey. He's with
It turned him into a joke.
All right. We're at number 4, man. Up.
My number 4 is going to be Edge. You already talked about him, but yeah, I did like the fact that he teamed up with Vicky and had that little stable with Chavo and I can't think of everybody else, but yeah. So, but yeah, I did like the fact Edge being a little chicken shit heel and trying to sneak his way, being the champion, winning the titles and stuff like that. But yeah, so I got Edge as my number 4.
Good deal, Joey.
For number 4, I have Nigel McGuinness.
Okay.
I'm not going to go too far into this. You already know. So
good deal. All right. Good deal. All right. At number 4, I have Chris Jericho. Had a feud with Rey Mysterio in 2009. Over that championship. He was working with legends for WrestleMania. I'm going to a little bit more about that a little bit later on. But he like I mentioned earlier, he was on the tag team scene as well. So he had definitely a well-rounded 2009, for sure. All right,
but you know what he didn't have well-rounded?
Oh crap!
His legs. Put that picture back of them chicken legs, ass looking self. This man looked like he's been hitting the gym on the upper body, but not a damn bit on the legs. That's why Trunks was a bad look for Chris Jericho.
I don't see it, Joey.
He got chicken legs. Look at them legs. There is no muscle on them damn legs right there. But he's got muscle on his upper body. Okay. It's not as bad as Dale Wilkes, the Spellbinder, and his skinny ass legs, but damn, man.
I'm gonna send y'all a video in the chat when this is over of a guy that did not work out his legs.
Mexicools, man. I'm not even getting any more racist stuff today. All right, that was damn straight wrong. I mean, sure.
Yeah,
damn, man. Coming out there on lawnmowers and stuff, man. Come on,
bruh. Yeah.
I'm just like, okay.
I agree.
Because of his relationship with Muto, I see Nakamura going to Noah.
And I'm okay with that. I think he'd be really good. I mean, Kenta just returned to Pro Wrestling Noah. They're coming up again. They're getting some names and stars back there. I could definitely see Shinsuke Nakamura if he leaves there, returning to Japan, but going to Pro Wrestling Noah.
Okay. Kazuki Sasaki, because the first Japanese wrestler to win the Japanese Grand Slam. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's upper body business. Yep. It's upper body business. Rick Rude.
Even Rude had better legs than freaking Jericho in that picture.
Speaking of legs, Rick Rude had stems.
They weren't that bad, damn, but they didn't quite match upper body. But Rude was also super lean. Jericho was not.
And Rude had tights, so you
yeah, Rude at least hid that and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what Bob Bagwell said. He wore long tights too because he had skinny little calves and stuff. So he didn't want it. He didn't want the focus on that. That's why you match your gear to work for you. You know, a little bit.
Exactly. All right, we're doing pretty good. We're at number 3, guys.
Ready? Well, my number 3 is going to be Randy Orton. Yeah, what can I say about Randy Orton, man? This man was after I ain't gonna say after, but his antics was over, I guess you could say, however you want to word that. This is when he really started to shine. And I think after this, he got put over by some of the others in WWE, like Triple H, Undertaker, and all them others. Yeah, it was just to the moon for Randy on this one here. So that's why he's at my number 3 on this one. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the year that Legacy broke up, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly.
Somewhere around there.
Let me say this, though. This is unrelated, but I lost some respect for Randy Orton after this week when he, in his shitty promo on SmackDown, where he claimed Cody Rhodes single-handedly built AEW and changed the wrestling business. So I was like, single-handedly, huh? Let's not even give credit to the real force behind that was BTE.
Yeah.
Are we being real here? You owe if we're giving credit to anybody, Cody was a product of being lucky to be on BTE with the Young Bucks. Mm-hmm. If anybody deserves credit for changing the business to the most credit for it, it's the Young Bucks. Because that was their show that was the vehicle for building Bullet Club to the height of its popularity, Ring of Honor to the height of its popularity, and then eventually AEW. Cody was just there.
He took advantage of he got in when it was hot. He did.
Yeah. But acting like somebody single-handedly changed the business and not giving props where it's due, you full of shit.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and caveat because I have Randy Orton at number 3 as well. I love Randy Orton in 2009, whatnot. For that WrestleMania build, in which it was Vendetta with the McMahon's striking Vince, RKO and Stephanie and kissing her in front of Triple H. It was like they built up all this heat, and the freaking match at WrestleMania was nothing. The match at Mania was a freaking letdown.
Isn't this the year also too where he started doing the punt?
He punted McMahon. So he did.
So you feel like you should have seen like a street fight after that or something. These guys would beat the hell out of each other. It should have been a fight instead of a wrestling match.
Yeah, and they had like a no disqualification. Well, no disqualification for Triple H if he did anything. Disqualified to get disqualified, Randy would win. It was. That was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should have looked more like a fight than a work. Like it's like you gotta give some people some realism there. You gotta at least make it look like a damn fight. Like people fighting for their lives. Triple H want to get revenge and see shit.
I can honestly say, Joey, like it was a great freaking build, but the freaking match was over like a fart in church.
Yeah,
it really was. Joey, your number 3.
I have Tiger Mask again this week.
Okay.
There's that beautiful IWGP Junior Heavyweight title belt there. Still a fan of this man to this day. I love to watch any of his stuff. And I mean, come on, dude had his own anime.
I think I want to say that I saw there's a Japanese wrestling one on Tubi.
I'm sure it is. They got a lot of Japanese shows on Tubi now.
Tubi is a hell of a resource, man. There's a lot of good stuff on Tubi, dude. It really is.
Yeah, lots of different Japanese television on there with subtitles available too, which is important since I don't speak a damn bit of Japanese. But
exactly, thank you. I'm freaking curious. I got to remember what the heck I was. Going to the comments. Keiji Muto, the wrestling genius, continued to amaze even in 2009. Oh God! Okay, at least we made it to 45 minutes of the show without an Antonio Mendoza sighting. So
we'll see what he says from here.
One of the best matches ever. We still got freaking 14 minutes of show left. So
that alone, the character on Tiger Mask alone is amazing. But the fact that he could really go in the ring and he was amazing and a great junior heavyweight champion, that just made it even better.
All right, we're at number 2 there, guys. Man up.
Well, my number 2, y'all been bugging me about this, but it's going to be Kane. That's my number 2.
About freaking time. This is not the first time in this.
With his series. Number 1, the Great Khali. Let's roll into
it. Oh my God, that is just so rude.
The story just tells itself. It really does.
Now, I give it to Kane for this match right here because Kane tried to make this a good match, but it sucked. And because, like Joey says all the time, you're only as good as your opponent, which is a true statement. And oh my God, Great Khali just couldn't do it. And I gotta give it to Kane. He tried to do what he could. Oh, yeah.
Man, this time they had given up on Khali anyway. Let's be real.
Man, I mean, come on, man. Who can't like the Great Khali? Great Khali was at number 11 for me this week, man. He was on the outside looking in, man.
Uh-huh.
He was on the outside looking in, man. I mean, like you got to put the Great Khali over, Joey. You got to.
No, he's nowhere near the superstar Jinder Mahal was.
Sure. All right, Joey, what you got number 2?
I have Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Oh, he looks so young and vibrant there.
In his prime, ripped to the bone, IWGP heavyweight champion, until he got injured this year, unfortunately, and he spent most of the rest of 2009 out. But during this time, I was always a fan of Tanahashi. I love the character, the aura, and everything, and that's what I said about this guy. It's like this is what I don't understand and I'm glad Tanahashi never did sign with WWE or anybody like that because despite for a guy like him having the aura he has, the natural charisma, everything that makes you a superstar, WWE is just not good at getting that with foreign talent. Unless they're Canadian, and that is not what I'm talking about. With non-native English-speaking talent, and Tanahashi will retire the legend that he deserves to be because he didn't get his name dragged through the mud and treated like shit and put out there like he's a nobody.
Understandable.
Trigger, Lou.
I appreciate Tanahashi. I appreciate the fact that later in Tanahashi's career, he did everything in his power, and still does, to get every talent over. And he uses his stardom to do so, unlike some people. And some people that are in the business now and never really did that. Even when some American stars that may be main eventing WrestleMania this year were getting people over with his U.S. title open challenge, he didn't put shit for anybody over. He just had to be out there being the center of attention because that's what he really is. Hey man, they coming out of the woodworks right now. Look at Ted. Did you hear what Teddy Long said about John Cena? He said, yeah, he's a heel now because he's a heel in real life and he's a piece of shit. It's coming out now.
Oh, that's what Teddy said?
That is what Teddy Long said. You can look it up.
Oh, damn.
He said, yeah, he's a heel because he's a heel in real life.
Yeah, a lot of people got a lot of negative stuff to say about John Cena. Real life John Cena. A lot of people got a lot of negative
He
stuff.
never really did. He's never been there to put people over, except for these last couple of years when he had shit matches with people like Austin Theory, who never should have been pushed to that level anyway because he's not that good.
Oh, come on, Joe.
Yeah, you got to blame Vince
He's
for
where
that
he
one.
should be on the card now at the bottom.
And I thought you was down with A Town. I thought you was down with him. I guess not.
What is A-Town to him? Allentown, Pennsylvania, or some shit?
Atlanta, fool. Atlanta.
That boy ain't Southern. Get the fuck out of here. He from the South. Damn liar. Would he move there when he was 12? Fuck out of here.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
damn Atlanta.
Come on.
Dude, sound like he's from Massachusetts too. Some
Hey,
bullshit.
that's why it's ATL. Austin Theory Live.
My number 2 is Drew McIntyre, man. He came in with the chosen one. I love this. I love this interest music at this point. Me and my brother Byron both love that. Love that. He loved the presentation and whatnot. He won the Intercontinental title towards the end of the year and was deemed the chosen one. I dug that. I dug it. I dug the persona and whatnot. So I got him at number 2. Going to the comments. AJ Styles, the face that runs the place in TNA, was firing on all cylinders this year. He got him at number 2. All right, Joey. Joey Trigger activated. Hulk Hogan and JBL will make a great tag team.
Hulk Hogan.
Dude. Hulk Hogan. Oh, God. I read that wrong. My bad. Hulk Hogan. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Well, JBL probably would have been better used in a tag team because that's all he really was ever decent at in the first place. And that's only because he was partners with Ron Simmons.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Cena had me wait out in the cold for 7 hours to have my little brother get his autograph and no showed up. So I'm here writing him. Shut up, Smith. Oh my God, dude. Be quiet, Mendoza. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't get the reference?
No.
I don't even understand what it's about at all.
I don't either.
All right, go listen to Eminem's Stand and just listen to the song. You will see that's the reference right there.
No, I got taste. I don't need to hear that.
God dang it. Hulk Hogan.
Coke Hogan.
Good Lord.
Just gotta get them eyes buttered.
I didn't get that one. Okay.
That was a lyric off of that song by Eminem. So Antonio, I got you on that one.
When I listen to rap music, I don't like it to be pop music.
Well, I don't claim to I don't consider myself a rap aficionado either, but
I listen like old school rap. If it ain't old school rap, it's the blues.
You just an old soul man up, so it's yeah.
I like that too. I like it too, so I can't lie.
I think for the most part, though.
Hey man, I like that Texas blues too. Even though I'm from the Mississippi Delta, I enjoy me some Albert King. Yes, I do, and I enjoy me some Stevie Ray Vaughan. I enjoy. That's another story, though.
Yeah, right. Muddy Waters is one of my favorites. Not my absolute favorite, but one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, look at y'all dating yourselves. Go ahead, y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. We made it to number 1 in our list, guys.
Let me ask you a question real quick, Cedric. Sure. Can you guess my favorite blues song of all time?
No, I can't.
Okay. Can you, Joey?
No. I have to think about it, but
okay.
That's a lot of damn songs to think about here.
Well, I give you a hint. $2.
I don't know blues like that.
I ain't got time right now, but I'm like
But we do have time for it, man. That was for your number one.
All right, my number one is going to be Triple H, the 2025 Hall of Famer. I don't care what no one says. Y'all can say he put himself in, whatever. It is what it is. But this was a year that I like Triple H, man. I mean, I liked him before this as well, but oh my God, he really did put a lot of people over this year. I think he lost that to, I want to say, was it John Cena he lost it to? No, he lost it to Jeff Hardy. And oh my goodness. This was a year for me. And yeah, for me with Triple H, man. So I can't speak enough on him.
All right.
I'll have to say, I can't believe anybody would ever imply that Triple H doesn't deserve to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. I mean, the fact that he already is in the Hall of Fame is one thing, but the fact that I guess they got to do his solo induction too. But the point is, it's like, but again, there's people that think Lex Luger shouldn't be in, and I'm like, really? Dude, main evented most of his career. And so did a guy like Triple H. It's like, what?
I don't care what no one says. Yeah, he deserves to be in it. I don't care. The man had a great career. You know, when he left WCW, came to WWE, he was a lower mid card with the Hunter Hearst Helmsley gimmick with William Regal. When all that got dropped and he became Triple H, it was just to the moon for him. And so yeah, whatever. Let people say what they're gonna say.
Yeah, because he booked himself in it. It's like,
okay.
But yeah, he's definitely first ballot Hall of Famer. That's ridiculous to even imply that he wouldn't be as big of a star as he was in the company.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, Joey, number one.
Oh boy, I have Shinsuke Nakamura as number one. This was a change in his career in 2009. This is when he grew into the king of strong style. This is where we started to get that develop. The gimmick change, the change in his look. You see the hair growing out, the different gear. Once again, becoming the IWGP Heavyweight Champion after Tanahashi losing the championship to Vacant, I should say, who had another run as the champion. And then, but Shinsuke Nakamura getting this run, coming into this character, turning heel, taking over Great Bash heel, and then turning it into a very famous faction in New Japan that still runs to this day, Chaos, that he took over and was the leader of for most of the better part of its run up until he was gone out of the company. He was the leader of that faction, except he did turn it into a babyface faction later, as we would come to know. But just the change in his character, the development, and through this character came all that natural charisma that he had that we really couldn't appreciate prior to this year. Prior to this, he was just kind of a wrestler, and he was kind of keeping it on the straight and narrow with that. And he wore traditional long tights, and he had the short hair and everything. And again, just the change in the development in this man coming into his prime, starting to come into his prime at this point. And then, the character that would develop and all the championships and everything, just a beautiful thing to me.
Good deal. My number one came back in 2000. Came back in 2009. For nostalgia's sake, I was definitely all on board with it, and that's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. My second favorite wrestler of all time, man. It was good seeing him at WrestleMania. Yeah, and working Jericho at the event after freaking WrestleMania. It was good seeing him back in the ring. I definitely popped for it.
WrestleMania was an embarrassment though for Jericho to have to beat three guys and Steamboat's one of them. It's like, come on, man. And then but at least the one-on-one match was really good, and there was believability that Steamboat was going to have him at times and stuff like that. It's like, well, why put him involved in a 3-on-1 type situation or gauntlet situation where he just beats everybody? It's like, what the hell was that about? But I definitely enjoyed the match and have gone back and watched the one with Jericho since then, because it was amazing. After 15-year absence of being an active competitor in the ring, Ricky Steamboat comes back and outclasses most of the business.
It really did.
That horrible theme song recycled Ultimo Dragon theme song they had coming out. I hit myself when I heard that.
Yeah, I can definitely do without that. That was but yeah, it's Ricky Steamboat, for goodness sake, man. So I was definitely on board. Let's go to the comments one last time. Can we please stop the show and address the cap? I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna look at my name for the show, Joy.
I never even paid attention to that. Not one damn bit. I never even noticed it.
I'll come back to it. I'll probably don't like you didn't hear Fat Diamond and Baby Hugh as a kid at home. I might have, but if you play,
how old do you think Cedric is?
I know.
He's like growing up in the '60s and shit.
I'm like, dude.
God damn.
Yeah. My last $2.
Johnny Taylor.
Okay, there you go. Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace of New Japan. Enough said for generic jobber. Okay, Baker was over everywhere he went. No one beat
always
Baker.
Was champion.
Absolutely. Hate Nakamura walking in like a crackhead to his music playing a John Cena violin.
Okay.
And by the time we'll lose to Bacon.
Oh my God.
Wasn't that all right? So yeah, Captain Thick Neck. So I've been watching Stephon Johnson. He does a lot of voiceover work. You can find him on Instagram, YouTube, and whatnot. He's a content creator. He does snack reviews, whatnot. And I'm a fat ass. I'm gonna eat my damn snacks. So thus, and one of the things he say is what's up, Thick Neck? I'm Captain Thick Neck because I'm gonna eat the hell out of some damn snacks. So that's just
when he goes to the gym, he only does shrugs to build his neck. He just focus on them shrugs.
I'm just saying, man, it works.
Only body group worth working.
So yeah. Underneath all this, there's a neck somewhere there.
Are you impervious to the rude awakening?
Dude, I might be, but I don't ever want to put that to the test. But gentlemen, we made it through 2009. Quick schedule update. Not next week, but week after next. After next week, we're gonna be coming back you all with a this or that, and it's gonna be a WrestleMania theme, this or that, because we'll be starting WrestleMania week. So we're gonna have some fun with that. We got some guests lined up. Well, we're gonna let you guys know in the coming weeks who those guests were. But next week, we need everybody's face in the place, right, Joey?
That's right. That's right. The Queen of Havoc herself, Shauna Reed. You've seen her in many different places: AEW, TNA, Ohio Valley Wrestling, Rhodes Wrestling Academy. She is a graduate, and I don't believe it was not her original place she trained in. She was in the business years before, but she definitely did her finishing school with Dustin Rhodes at the Rhodes Wrestling Academy. So she is one of the most talented professional wrestlers going today, and we're happy to bring her to you on the show. We just saw she's everywhere. She's traveling to the United Kingdom this week to wrestle. So there you go. It's like she's all over the place, making towns, making different countries, and making a name for herself. So we'll have her on here. It's going to be an exciting conversation.
Absolutely.
And just know all my picks, all the samples that I put in for this or that WrestleMania edition will involve the Hornswoggle.
I'm over the moon, man. I can't wait for that, man. It's gonna be amazing. But that's coming to you all in 2 weeks, y'all. So regardless, we're gonna have fun with this or that. So we're gonna have a blast with it. We're gonna have a blast with it. And Joy's bringing a Hornswoggle, man. That's an icing on the cake.
Hey, after that, you guys got to get ready because we got some big guests coming up too. Some exciting guests. Stay tuned for that kind of stuff because we got a couple of big guests here that are going to be a lot of fun to see on the show. We are continuing to work out this and work on getting these new guests in. And it's no shot on anybody we've had before, and we respect and appreciate everyone we had on the show. We're trying to keep raising the level and bringing it to you, and bring you different types of talent, different wrestlers from different eras, different wrestlers from different parts of the country that are representing different styles and different influences and things like that. So we're really bringing it to you, and how we're going to help taking this up to different levels is by you supporting us. We really need that support. We need you to show up for the shows and watch with us, because it is a big deal. The more views we're getting, the better the content we can create, the bigger the names we can bring on the show eventually. And that's what we're working on.
So it's one thing will lead to the next thing, which will lead to the next thing, which will lead to the next thing. And it all starts at the base level of you guys just supporting us and following us, supporting us, commenting, all that stuff, guys. Getting the word out there, like, hey, make sure you check out Bells and Belts, man. So you guys support, you get like, hey, these guys have a following, so folks are looking at that type of stuff. So we as we try to continue to bring you these levels of guests, whatnot, it does help with everybody continuously supporting us. So we thank everybody doing it. As always, go ahead and make sure that if you aren't subscribe and follow to us on our social media, please make sure you do. We keep it busy over on Instagram, trying to get that up. We try to get over 100 of that. I got up to this graphic with current numbers and everything. This is a
we're over 100 now. I thought
we're approaching it. We're approaching it. So we're getting there.
We're up to 20 followers on Twitch. And by God, if you ain't following us on Twitch, what the hell are you doing? Come on, man. You got to be following us on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
Man Up is way too comfortable. Put on the headphones. Man Up doesn't have Wi-Fi right now, so that's why he's not as wasn't name. So that's
I'm giving y'all a different part of my man room here.
Yeah, not really. You just up close to your wall with your neon light on it. Man Up always trying to put himself over, man. This guy.
That's Lovejoy talking about. I've been here all night. What you mean?
he said he missed it. He said he would have been nice to you. All right.
What the hell, bro? Where were you?
Well, it doesn't matter. Just go back and watch the show. Go back and watch.
Go back and watch. Yes. So, all right. So everybody, make sure you have your face in the place next week. With our guest, we're gonna have a great conversation with her. Until then, for Man Up and Joy, I'm your boy Cedric D, aka Captain Thickneck, and we're gonna see you guys here next week here on Bells and Belts.
Yeah.